Welcome back to 4 Wheel Builds 220. So happy new year to you all. We've got the Subaru still at the paint shop. It's still getting painted. The Beamer's still sort of standing in the driveway. It's a little bit cold to get anything done on it. So my wife's car, it's a Skoda Yeti. I'm not quite sure if the badge on the rear has been stolen or it's fallen off. Plus, she's also lost a couple of seals on the rear door. Once again, not sure if they were stolen or fallen off. So we're gonna head out to the Skoda dealer and grab some of these seals. We've already got the badge for the rear, so let's head out to the dealer, pick up those seals, and we'll put them on the car along with that badge. So as you can see, that's what the badge is meant to be, and the badge is meant to be that, not that, that, not that, that. Let's head out to the dealer. So we've arrived at the Volkswagen Skoda dealer, so let's head in and pick up the parts we need. So we've got the seals that we needed, left and right, plus I got a light for the trunk or the boot. So sorry, a light bulb for the light of the boot. Plus we've got emblem here. So let's get back home and get this installed. Get a start on. Let me show you what I mean about these seals. So on the inner arch here there should be some seals, and there were two before, but they're gone. Likewise for this badge gone. And lastly is the lamp here is not turning on when the trunk is open or boot is open. So that's what we're going to be doing today, so let's get a crack on. We'll clean these areas up, and we've got to stick these things in just to make sure we've got a nice clean area, working area. So let's get going on that. So you guys know how I am with cleaning this. So let's just make sure that the area we're working on is clean, to make sure that everything sticks properly. So here's the left seal. As you can see, there's something that sticks here, and there's also within the seal on the bottom there, you might see, is this sort of white substance, which I believe is some sort of a glue that helps this seal in. All right, so let's get this on. Okay, one's done. And I must say, this one's looking a lot better right from the outset. Seating is much better than the other side was, as you can see. And let's shut the door. And that's looking much nicer than the other one. Okay, let's close the doors. The seals are done. With the badge, as you can see from the new one, it's just literally held on by some double-sided tape. So let's see if we can pry this off somehow. If we can pry it off somehow. If not, we'll get some fishing wire or dental floss and see if we can get it off. Alright, to pry these things off, always use these sort of plastic tools. That way you just make sure that you don't want to scratch the paint on your car. I put a rag underneath as well. Oh, there you go. So she's coming off a lot easier than I thought. Okay. Stuck one in there, just make sure that it doesn't continue to stitch back. And there she goes. So now we've got to take this double-sided tape off. Now, as I don't actually have a heat gun, I'll give this hairdryer a go and see if we can heat this up and take it off that way. As you can see, with the heat, the tape is actually becomes quite pliable and it's come off quite nicely. So we just continue on with what we're doing and should be off in a couple of minutes. Okay, as you can see, that double-sided tape came off quite nicely. There's still some residue left off, so we'll take some grease and wax remover maybe, and see if we can get that cleaned up and get it prepared for a new badge to go back on. Okay, so we've got some of this APA stuff, or cleanser, isopropanol, and it's alcohol based. It's got some spirits or something in it, so we'll give that a try and see if that, and that seems to be doing the trick. A little bit of elbow grease, as they say. Okay, we're now ready to put on a new badge. Okay, before we do the proper stick on, let's grab our badge and do a trial fit. I think it's good. As you can see, we've got these guides here, and there's holes here, so there's one larger, one smaller, one larger, one smaller. Can't really go wrong. Okay, so let's take off the double-sided tape and go forth. It's nice and snug all the way around. There you go, new badge is on. That took what? 10 minutes? Okay, so from the work we had planned, we've got the badge done, the emblem, the logo, we want to call it, the rear one. We've got both of the inner rear door seals in. Hang on, got them in. Last thing is just to replace the light bulb in the trunk. So there's the light point, there's the bulb that we purchased. So let's go swap it. So to get this out, you've got to prise it from underneath with a flathead screwdriver and just pop this out. So let's get the bulb out. Doesn't seem to be bad, that bulb. So as you can see, I'm putting a new bulb in and that doesn't seem to be doing anything. As you can see, that's not doing anything at all. Through the magic of television, we're able to come and pick up a part which we just ordered. And there it is. So let's go and get it installed. Okay, so we're back working on the Skoda Yeti and try and get that boot light working, and we've got a new one of these with that resistor and still not working. So I've been doing some further research and it seems potentially that it's the lock mechanism. It's not sending the signals or it's not actually sending the positive or negative ground across, so that needs to be checked and potentially changed over. So we'll take a look at that, but that'll be in the next episode. So thank you once again for watching and being with us. Remember, hit that subscribe button if you can. That will help us out enormously. Plus we're on Facebook, on Instagram and on Twitter, so follow us there. So have a great day and we'll talk to you soon.